17 story that we broke back in October about an attorney's allegations that the Michigan State Police Crime Lab was misreporting marijuana test results.
We are learning at least 3 Michigan attorneys have now filed federal complaints today in regards to these allegations and related to forensic science grant money the crime labs got this year. Fox 17's Dana Chiklis is in the control room now with the latest on these complaints. So Dana, has MSP told you that they're actually investigating these allegations yet?
Michelle, no. As far as we've been told, no investigations at this point. I just spoke with the head of Michigan State Police Public Affairs just this afternoon, and she tells me that no, the agency is not looking into these claims that their labs are misreporting marijuana. And despite the fact that we had the state attorney general tell me on camera back in November that they were looking into these claims, it turns out their office got back to me today saying that the AG's office is also not investigating these claims. But as you mentioned, at last check, at least 3 attorneys just filed federal complaints today, each filing with the National Institute of Justice regarding some grant money that state police got this year to help improve their labs.
You're looking at the federal complaint attorney Mike Nichols filed Tuesday to the National Institute of Justice, spelling out concerns here and the allegations raised against Michigan State Police, demanding an investigation.
It's an avenue to bring to light some very real and important concerns.
Nichols' complaint follows other complaints filed by Comorn Law with the Department of Justice Civil Rights Divisions, the FBI, and the Civil Rights Divisions here in Michigan. They're all in regards to serious allegations attorney Michael Comorn first raised back in October. These uncovered emails showing the internal protest among state police crime lab employees with writing the phrase "origin unknown" on lab reports. It's leading to felony charges for synthetic pot when experts tell us that the marijuana extracts being tested are, in fact, marijuana.
These cases with forensic evidence, whether it's a chemical test or DNA, often are more like gamesmanship and less like justice.
Nichols' complaint asked the NIJ to review State Police's Coverdell program grant. This year, MSP Forensic Science Division got some $236,000 to improve their labs, but part of the hook of receiving this money is that they have to get an external independent agency to investigate any serious allegations. In this case, MSP's investigating agency is themselves, MSP Internal Affairs.
The Michigan State Police Internal Affairs Unit is the entity that is set up through the grant that they applied for to investigate complaints. Well, that's the fox guarding the hen house, obviously, but it's the mechanism that's in place, so I've asked for them to utilize it.
But the head of MSP Public Affairs tells Fox 17 they're not investigating, writing in part, for at least the last 3 years, the NIJ approved their Coverdell grant application, writing Internal Affairs as their investigating body, saying those investigators are with the Office of the Director, not their Forensic Science Division. Although they continue to write here that they don't consider Fox 17's reports on this debate among colleagues a serious allegation, they seem to be keeping a close eye on us. Here, this is the latest set of 159 pages of emails Nichols got through the Freedom of Information Act, and you can see agency leaders sharing Fox 17's latest marijuana reporting.
There's been some very gray discussion about doing something to fix what happened in Ottawa County. That's not good enough. You know, we need to make a change. It's got to happen. When the forensic analyst comes to court, regardless of who calls them, take off the Michigan State Police pen, put it on the stand, take off the Michigan State Police hat, and tell it like it is, and work with the accused the same way, with the same vigor, to seek justice that you would with the prosecutor.
And again, within the last half hour at our last check, at least 3 attorneys have filed these federal complaints against MSP and these allegations with the NIJ. Also, to reiterate, the Attorney General's office here in Michigan is not looking into these claims. It turns out the Attorney General misspoke back to us in November. I have reached out to Governor Snyder's office for comment on these allegations and these complaints filed today, and we are waiting to hear back. We'll continue to keep you updated on this one. For now, we're in the control room. Dana Chiklis, Fox 17 News.